Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy AA9 Skills and welcome back to another one of my videos. Thanks for coming back. Your pretty faces. Thank you. I appreciate it. And I want to spend a little bit of time. All right, guys, I want to spend a little bit of time talking about the way I drafted in this BPL fantasy football tournament. I don't consider myself a good drafter. I believe this is the fourth week of fantasy football. Bateson won the first one. Zwayback won the second one. Bateson won the third one. And now this is the fourth one. Where I feel pretty good with my team, but I'm not a good drafter. And I want you guys to let me know in the comments down below. If you were in this series, which one day I do hope to get subscribers involved in this fantasy thing, because I think it's an awesome idea, but if you were in this series, how would you draft? What would you go for first? Would you go for center backs? Would you go for strikers? Would you go for wingers? What would be your strategy for success? Now, the reason I like drafting this drafting series is because it makes you feel like Mourinho. It makes you feel like Ferguson. It makes you feel like a manager for 10 minutes because you get to pick players for your type of football. You get to pick players that are going to play the way you want. And I think it's awesome. So in the comments down below, let me know the way you would draft. Now, I got Howard in goal. The reason I went for Howard is because I think Howard is a good goalkeeper in this game. From what I know of him, from what I've seen of him, from what I played up with him, I've realized that from what I've played with him, that no homo. No homo. What I've played with him, damn again, what I've used on, look, I've used him, and what I found out with him is, he's a great goalkeeper. Now, he does parry the ball a lot, or constantly parrying the ball instead of catching it, but he's still a fantastic goalkeeper. My #1 draft pick, so the first pick I took was Company. Team of the season Company, his speed. There was just too much to like about him as a card, his stats, that I couldn't pass up on him. David Luiz, I knew was going to be taken quickly. There was no team of the season David Luiz. So I knew the next best bet was Company. Team of the season Company, and I took him because I wanted him to be the heart and soul of my defense. I wanted him to be the rock, and that's what he is and hopefully will be. Beside him, I went for pace, man. I went for two very, very pacey center backs, and when I look at center backs, anybody above like 68 pace is pacey, so 70 and above is excellent. Got two center backs here, one with 70 pace, one with 71 pace, and I felt pretty damn good about that. So then I moved forward, right, to RVP, which you guys pretty much, he's great. All right, so RVP, man of the match, was an excellent draft pick for me. I love him. I think he's a great player. Lukaku's pretty good. Not, I probably could have done better, but what my strategy was with them two was one player that could win headers, one player with the finisher, RVP, and then one guy with speed that can cross the ball, that can play the 1-2s, that can go for the over-the-tops with RVP, and that's Lukaku. So going back to Shinji Kagawa, I've done a cheap beast on him. I don't bullshit you guys. When I do a cheap piece on a player, it's because I like him, and that's why he's on my team right here. There was somebody in the video, the draft video, if you watch the whole thing, there was a player that I thought about grabbing, and his name is, I'm going to tell you guys because I'm probably not going to do a video on him because I'm going to tell you him right now. De Guzman. I don't think I've done a video on De Guzman. He's a cheap beast. He's a fantastic player. I've wanted to put out a video on him in a long time. He was the guy that I was going to put instead of Shinji Kagawa. They're both cheap beasts, but then I said, you know what? I'm going to go with Shinji, and I'm just going to ride with that. Matic, it's not because he was from Benfica. The only reason I picked him up was because when he was at Benfica, I used him a lot in career modes. If you watch my Chelsea career mode, I used him. And the reason I knew defensively, he's a machine winning back the ball. So I knew I was able to team of the seasons, and I knew one of them was going to be Matic no matter what. I knew it. So right when I got Company, I said, all right, no other team of the seasons in question. Matic is the next team of the season I'm going with. So you could have a maximum of 2 team of the seasons, one regular, or no, wait, one minimum of 1 team of the season, maximum 2 team of the season. So when I got Company, I said, whoa, Matic is going on this team. So I got Matic, got Company, got the Lucas as well. Lucas in the video, if you watch the fantasy football draft video, which went up earlier, if you haven't seen that yet, go show us some love. When I got him, I said to my viewers, to the people in the call, I don't like Lucas, and it's true. I've never liked Lucas in real life as a player. I know he's a hard worker. I know he's a player that fights for his team, but for some reason, there's something about him that I just don't like him for some reason as a footballer, and I don't know why. So, but I went with him, and I'm happy that I went with him because of his defensive stats. So defensive work rate on him and defensive stats on him and Matic are fantastic. Wingers, Walcott, Sturridge, you guys know, Walcott and Sterling, you guys know what I was doing. Pace abuse, cross down the wings. If I need to get into a game where I'm struggling, I can't find nothing down the middle, I needed two guys that could bring me just what I would need, and now those guys will bring me to over the top through passes, the wings. So I don't know, man. If I look at my team right now, I always feel this way. I give myself an 8, a 7 out of, like if it was out of 10, maybe 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10 the way I draft. I look at this team, I say, you know what? This is a good team. It's a well-rounded team. This is probably the team I think I've drafted the best. So right now, in the comments down below, go down there. Best out of 10. What would you rate this team I drafted? I for one, would rate this one highly. Out of all the drafts that I've done a lot of poor ones. This one I would rate highly because defensively, a lot of speed, a lot of players that are good defenders. Midfield, I did exactly what you're supposed to. Defensive center defensive mids, I went for center defensive mids. I went for player with high defense. I went with player. I didn't look at pace. I didn't look at nothing. I looked at players that have high defense, high defensive work rates, and I got them. On the wings, I went for what you're supposed to. Pace, passing. That's what I looked for. In the front, one speed, one finisher. Let me know, man. How do you think I drafted? I think that's the only reason I would give myself a 7 or 8. Let me know down below what you think I did. Let me know how far you think I'll get into the tournament. I play Fangs first, then from there, I don't know who I play after that, but you think I can make the final? Let me know in the comments down below as well. And yeah, man, that's the way I drafted. I try to go in every position correctly. Let me know your strategy. If you were playing in this, help me, man. Help me win one. I want to win one. I want to win one for you. I want to win one for you. I want to win one for the Booyah Nation. I want to win one for me. I want to win one for Aladdin and Jasmine and Simba and Bambi's mom. And I want to win one for everybody in the world. I just want to win one, all right? I want to draft for me, and I need to know, what would your strategy be going forward when I draft? What should I be doing? Am I doing shit wrong? Should I do stuff differently? Let me know in the comments down below. But there you go, guys. That's the team I drafted. So far from practicing with it, I do find it to be a very fun team. So would I recommend you guys building it? I would say, yeah, probably. It's pretty fun to play with. Maybe change a few things since you have the ability to play with whoever you want. But I do like the team so far. So it's been your boy 889 Skills. Yo, if you guys enjoyed this draft series, I need y'all's help, man. Show the support. Booyah Nation, hit that thumbs up. Let us know you enjoy this series a lot. As you can see, this face cam thing, I'm actually giving it a go. I'm trying it. You guys seem to really like it. And if you guys like it, I want to give you guys what you guys want, because honestly, I don't think I'm the best behind camera, but if you guys like it, you guys want it, I'm going to give y'all what y'all want, because the love is real. So it's been your boy 889 Skills. Drop a like if you enjoyed it. Drop a like to support the series, and make sure to subscribe if you're new. The link's right down there, man. So that's the way I drafted. Hope you guys enjoy this. I'm out of here. Y'all be safe, and booyah. See you next time. Peace.